Hello Pokemon trainers and welcome back to another episode of iStarlyTV. I am your host, Scarecrow.
Hey, I'm Dieter.
We're going to be your two co-hosts for the day, and today we're introducing yet another new series for our channel called Anger Point. And what this is essentially, it's like Chat Talk Chatter, but it's
we are angry.
We are at the point of anger. We're Tauroses and crocodiles and primates at our anger point, and our attack is +6 right now.
+6. It's cray.
Yes. So pretty much what this is, if you couldn't really tell, is us talking about Pokemon related issues that kind of make us hit our anger point.
Yes. We are going to focus mainly on the black and white version games.
Yes, that's what we're going to talk about for at least this anger point. Other anger points, we might talk about any other Pokemon related topic that gets us angry. For right now, what we're talking about mainly in this episode is evolutions in Black and White, and Black and White 2. Pretty much how Pokemon in these games, a lot of Pokemon in these games, evolve at such high levels compared to a lot of the previous games. And we have a lot to talk about because we've discussed this before, Dieter and I, and it's just, yeah. Where do we start?
Okay, well, I want to start off with when the games were first new, we saw the Pokemon, and I saw Garlett. Now, Garlett was just like totally super cool. It was like my favorite before the game came out, and I was disappointed when I found out you catch it, Dragon's Battle Tower, which is where the 7th gym leader is.
Yes, very late in the game.
It's very late. I couldn't even use it in my party, and to even top off all the bad news, it evolves at level 43.
That is a very high level, especially for a 2-stage Pokemon. So you have to raise your Garlett, who obviously being a stage 1 Pokemon is significantly weaker. You have to raise it to level 43, and I don't know how they expect us to do that.
It was just not fun.
Alright, so that's something, I mean, one stage 2 Pokemon that evolves at level 43, that's nothing huge, right? I mean, what's the worst that they could have? Except when you have a little ice cream cone that evolves at level 35. This is Vanillite. And then that second stage ice cream cone, who is, let's see, it's not much stronger. It's actually very, very weak as well. It evolves at level 47.
It drives me bananas. I mean, you catch Vanillite reasonably late in the game, where Clay is 5th gym leader, and yet the dang Pokemon is not even anything great. It's one type, just ice, and the move pool is horrible.
Yes, very, very bad. Pretty much, it's pretty much like Glaceon. It's an ice type that learns barely any coverage other than ice type moves.
Okay, you can give it Flash Cannon, but when you're up against a Steel type disadvantage, you're gone.
You're gone. You don't have any options there at all, pretty much. So that's Vanillite and Vanillish. They're just, I don't think they're worth it in the game. Another one next, going back to Garlett, we talked about 2-stagers.
An even worse 2-stager late in the game is Poniard.
Poniard. If you thought Garlett was late in the game, you get Poniard even after Osiris City. You get Poniard in Route 9, which is actually the route right before Opelucid, which is the last city, the last gym in the game.
The game's already over for me. I'm not gonna go deposit one of my Pokemon for a level whatever Poniard and then have to raise it plus more levels to level 52 just to evolve it. It's a waste of time.
Let's pull it up right here. We have Route 9, you get Poniard at around level 31 or 34. So you get Poniard in the low 30s. It evolves, guess what level it evolves at, Dieter?
52.
52. That's, to put that into perspective.
Grandma's not even 52.
Put that into perspective. Perspective-wise, Bagon evolves into Shelgon at level 30, or 35, I believe, one of those. And Shelgon evolves into Salamence at level 50. Salamence, in my opinion, is one of the most powerful non-legendary Pokemon in the game.
Agree.
Bisharp doesn't come close to Salamence at all, and to get a Bisharp, you have to raise it 2 levels beyond the level you're getting a Salamence. Your Poniard, which is just, a little cheap little, what is he? What is he, a little sword monger, a little chess piece? He's a sharp blade Pokemon. He's 1 foot 8 inches, and they're expecting you to have him kill Pokemon until he gets to level 52.
It's madness. It's just not even worth it.
Yes, and unfortunately for us, it only gets worse.
Talk about a little birdie Pokemon. Two of them. VallaD and Rufflet. You get those late in the game.
You want to see how you get them very late in the game. You get them in Route 11 after Opelucid.
You beat all 8 gym leaders and you battle this little twerp in the grass.
It evolves 2 levels beyond Poniard at level 54. So Rufflet evolves into Braviary at 54, and VallaD evolves into Mandibuzz at 54.
And okay, they're both evolutions are both pretty cool. VallaD happens to be my favorite of the two. I mean Mandibuzz, but they're disappointing. I was
Definitely
super disappointed. I was expecting Braviary to be this strong non-legend, but looks like it could be a legend maybe, and it's just not even.
pretty much at this point in the game, you probably already have your entire team planned out. You know, it's level 54. It's Route 11, which is right before Victory Road, I believe. I mean, that's pretty much the Pokemon League. By then, you should have your entire team planned out. I don't think you're going to be saving room for one little Chickadee who evolves at level 54. I don't think it's worth it.
It's not worth it. Even if you want it as an egg, you're gonna have to raise it 53 levels.
53. Yeah, so what he's saying is if you want to start over with it early in your journey and you trade it from one of your older games to your new game, and you trade it at level 1, it's not going to evolve until pretty much you get to the Elite Four anyway.
Yeah.
And you could have much better things.
Now, another family that is just unbelievable is a little bug Pokemon. A bug that evolves at level 59. It's just... I can't even...
You get the egg at Route 18. This is Larvesto we're talking about. You get the egg at Route 18, which means it hatches at level 1.
58 stinking levels. You have to raise it.
And it's a bug type, which means it's inherently bad until it gets fully evolved. When it fully evolves, it's wonderful. Volcarona is very, very strong. But this guy,
it's just not...
Larvesta.
Almost not worth it.
I don't think you're going to be wanting to save room. If you want a fire type, use Darumaka, use Embor, use Simisear even.
It's sad.
And lastly, the worst of them all, I think I have strong feelings for this one, but I think I'll let Dieter introduce it since I really have such strong feelings for this one because it's one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire game now.
Honestly, this Pokemon never caught my eye. It almost doesn't even look like a Pokemon. I'm sorry, but I don't really like it. It's the Dino family.
Yes, this is the Dino family, or I think some people pronounce it Dino. He evolves into Zweilous, who then evolves into Hydreigon. And the levels for this evolution are very, very, very hard to achieve.
Yes. Little Dino, you have to evolve it at level 50.
Yes, the level that Shelgon evolves into Salamence is when Dino barely evolves into Zweilous, the second stage.
And it's not even strong until it gets to Hydreigon. Zweilous isn't even anything great. I just couldn't even raise one.
Yeah, this is a Pokemon that you're probably not going to be obtaining until after you beat the Elite Four in Black and White, because raising a Zweilous to level 64 is a huge feat, and by the time you get to the Elite Four, who are very powerful, you're going to want a party of strong Pokemon, and they're probably going to be under level 60 anyway, so having a Zweilous on your team is going to be more of a hindrance than anything.
I totally agree.
Maybe you can grind out a lot of levels and just try really hard to just raise your Zweilous. You're going to be spending a lot of time if you want to raise your Zweilous to level 64 before you get to the Elite Four. But if you don't feel like you have that much time, you're probably just best off ignoring this Pokemon until after the game.
Amen to that.
So, are there any other Pokemon we missed that you're upset about that they evolve at such high levels? Are there any Pokemon in other games that you were upset that either you obtain late in the game or that evolve too late in the game? Let us know. Yes. This is iStarly. This is Scarecrow signing out.
Peace, I'm Dieter.